Hello, everybody! How is it going out there? How are we doing? Oh my goodness, we are back in CPL for week number 6. I apologize if I don't pronounce this correctly, but I'm pretty sure it's CLRTYGG Academy. Again, sorry if I didn't say that right. Versus Lil Mama University. Alright, we got a 3v3 best of 5 on our hands here in tier 6. This is going to be the game of the week for these two. Super exciting. We're going to see what these teams have, what they bring to the field, who's going to be crowned the winner, and who's taken the W this week. So let me know what teams you have before we get started. We are still waiting on a few, as you can see. So let's hype up the chat before things really get heated here. Welcome on in if you were just joining us. Glad to have y'all here. There we go. Okay, it's looking like we have everybody now. So, let's get this thing started, shall we? Alrighty, once again, it is a best of 5 3v3. So without further ado, let's get into game number 1. We got Random and Jabs going for kickoff. Another 50 sends the ball right outside the net. Will almost there. In comes Sly. Pass over to Random as he gets 50 and the ball goes into the corner. Nice little bump on defensive. Sly tries to make it around the corner. Couldn't quite do that as Prime was there on defense. A great 50 by Random, sends the ball center, Caveman with a touch, over to Sly as he beats Jabs, it's off the backboard and defense has it. In comes Random, once again off the backboard, double tap, and it's in. What a way to start off the game here. Alrighty, 1-0, 30 seconds in. We got Caveman taking this next kickoff, sending it over to Jabs as it is up, and so is he. He sends it out downfield. A great turnaround by Sly, and Prime right back around. Caveman with a touch. Well, now moving down into the corner. Another 50 by Random, taken away by Jabs as it goes to the backboard. Prime with the shot. We did have a little bump on defense, but they're still able to get the save. Goodwill now taken over, trying to get past this defense, having to go all around, quite literally, but he finds an opening, and there it is. We now have a tie game, 1-1 here. What an angle. Alrighty, 3 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. Prime and Caveman going for this kickoff as the ball goes over to Random, off the ceiling, towards the net. It is a shot saved away by Jabs. Caveman taking out Prime with a demo. Ball's off the backboard. Will getting in the way of that one. Sly now taken over, loses possession. Will now taking it up, a little bit of a back pass, Random with the snipe, and it's in. Another angled shot here, coming from a corner. Let's take a look at this replay here. Random just sliding it on in there, sending it straight into that bottom right corner. Giving the lead back to Clarity here. 2-1, 3 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock. Another kickoff going on to the blue side here. Will taken over, one touch, and it's saved by Sly, and Prime comes in to tie the game up. Great follow-up by the second man here. Very dangerous position. Sly did everything he possibly could. Alrighty, 2-2 now. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Our next kickoff, once again, going onto the blue side. Will with the back pass over to Jabs. Caveman with the read. In comes Prime. Again, to the backboard. Random trying to get in the way. Tries to take a 50 on Prime. In comes Caveman with the touch. Going up for the clear. Will turns it around, though, as he takes possession. Sly couldn't get there. It is a shot saved by Caveman. Another shot incoming. Jabs taking the lead here for Lil Mama University. Take a look at that replay. And there you have it. A 2-3 game now. 3 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Here we go. They take kickoff once again. Sly trying to get away from the danger zone. Almost a shot by Prime. As it goes up the wall, Random is there going with the air dribble. Pass Jabs. In comes Sly, and it's 50'd away by Will. Very great setup. A great attempt. In comes Prime, though. Now on offense. Open. And it's not quite in. Will, not quite in. Crossbar defense. Fourth man defense. And there it is. Random running away with the ball here to tie up the game. After 2 goal attempts there. Crossbar holding it down. Random with the runaway to tie up the game. Oh, well, welcome on in. I'm glad you made it. Here we go. 3-3, 2 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. Jabs taking the lead, bringing us to a 3-4 game now. What a kickoff. Full team effort ahead. Hi, Mando. Welcome on in. How are you? All right, 3-4, 2:27 on the clock. Prime taking this kickoff. Random letting it go up the wall as he goes for the air dribble. Gets past Will. In comes Jabs. Takes possession. A pass over to Will. Redirect off the post. Second shot attempt. Still keeping it right outside of the net. We got a demo taking out Random. Sly is able to make a breakaway, though. A great clear as it goes all the way into the corner. Up off the wall. No finish, though, as the ball gets sent out and all the way down field. Doing good, doing good. All right, another 50 just outside the net. Sly with the touch, pushing it down line as it goes into the right side corner here. Will taking over, trying to get past Sly and Caveman. Caveman not letting him go by. It's up off the ceiling. Jabs has a touch on the ball here. Sly with a small clear. In comes Prime. Sends it center. Will with the shot, and it's in. This is a league match, so it's kind of like an 8-week tournament, and this is just one of the weeks, is the best way to kind of describe it to you. But yeah, this is a league match with rostered players. 9 yards. Actual teams coming from orgs or just teams being made in general. Alrighty. Ball's off the backboard. Caveman with a touch, pushing it out, trying to get past Prime, but he is able to turn it around. It is a shot. In comes Jabs, getting shut down by Sly. Will now trying to get in the way, but the wall gets pinched to center. Caveman with the touch on the ball just before he gets taken out with a demo. Random keeping up with it. Almost another angled shot from the corner there. Defense holding it down for Lil Mama University. They have a 2-goal lead here as we have our final 50 seconds on the clock. Another runaway ball coming from the blue side. Prime taking over, going with the air dribble off the wall, looking for a pinch and gets it. Falls into the corner. It's up to Caveman. He's third man back. Will getting in his way. Random and Sly. A little bit of a double commit. They do get the ball off their side of the field for just a second, though. Random with the catch. In comes Jabs with the challenge. Ball's in the corner, off the ceiling. Will with one touch, offsetting a Caveman there. Random couldn't quite get in the way of that. Will bumping a third man there. Excuse me, let's take a look at that replay. We got Prime with the launch. Will with the bump on Sly. Great play there. Hey, and we have a 3-stream streak. Let's go. I got you with Roxy. Just a minute. Got you. Caveman with the setup over to Prime, pushing it into the corner here. Prime taking over once again. It is a setup, but no follow-up from Second Man. A little bit of some team bumps here. Will going for the setup. It's still up. Can they get one more? They can. Lil Mama University taking game number 1. What a game. My goodness. What a game. That's all I gotta say. Alrighty, give me... Actually, I'm pretty sure Roxy's in here. Yeah, she is. Cool. Okay. You guys get to see me, like, still kind of in pajamas. Come here, Rox. So, the winner... Here's Roxy for you. Say hi, moms. So the winner gets a W on their stats, and by the end of this tournament, so like by week 8, that's when everything gets calculated. All the teams with the most wins, most losses, they'll be moving on to playoffs. So if you win, you basically just get like another stat for your team to possibly move into the playoffs, which is what you want because some of these tournaments are cash prizes. So definitely want to keep winning. But say bye. We're going to get back into the game here. Perfect. Everybody taking their spots on the field. Here we go. Game number 2. Kickoff number 1. Quickly turn around. We got Big Will making their way towards the net as it bounces into the corner. Jabs is there, taking on the defense. Sly with a touch. In comes Prime. One soft touch over to Random, but he just misses that one. Will with a follow-up. Caveman with a save. Thank you. I don't think it was like the best view of the background as what I could normally get, but it's fine. I appreciate it though. I can't wait for February and I get to like redecorate my background, but that'll be after RLCS this weekend. Alrighty, Prime in possession, going up. Nice little air dribble. Touch coming from Will, gives it to Caveman. He does get a challenge. Sending the ball to the other side as it's coming out from the corner. We got Caveman sending it down line. Random keeping up with it, but no boost. As he gets sent back towards his net. Slides there with the backboard defense, and we have a demo taking out Will. Clearing the way a little bit for Sly, but Jabs is there. Pass over to Prime. Prime right outside the net. A great shutdown by Caveman, but we have a great follow-up by Will. And that's going to start off game number 2. Yeah, some teams are pretty impressive, like, it's pretty interesting. Alrighty, we got Sly taking off from kickoff at number 2. No double tap for him, almost though. We got Random now making his way towards the net. Prime shutting it down early on. In comes Caveman getting challenged by Prime as it goes over to Will as he pushes it down that field all the way towards the net. Slides there with the save, pushing the ball into the left side corner. Prime with the setup center, but nobody is there except Caveman on defense. Jabs now getting in the way of the ball, taking the ball away from Caveman, trying to stick with it, loses it, but Prime is there. As Sly tries to go for the 50, Prime gets around him, not past Random, as it now goes to Will, as he pushes it into the corner, and we have a no man's land for a second. Caveman with the launch, Jabs getting in the way, Random with the touch, pushing the ball out. Prime now going off the wall, no double tap, set up for Will, and there it is. A second goal for Lil Mama University. Yeah, I kind of noticed that first game, but you know, it happens. Alrighty, Jabs now going for a shot. Random with the save over to Caveman with the clear. Random couldn't quite catch up to it as Will sends it all the way back. He now tries to go for a setup. Sly with a great shutdown there, sending the ball out. Random with the follow-up. This way off the backboard. Caveman is there. In comes Jabs with the save. seconds. He's now moving downfield. We got Sly with the demo, sending the ball to the wall and into the corner. Great follow-up touch, but Will is there. Sly shutting it down over to Random off the wall, going center. Caveman's there, stopping the momentum just a little bit. It's a great setup. It is a shot saved by Jabs, followed up by Prime as they do get the clear. Got about 125 seconds on the clock left. They're gonna have to start turning things around here. They are playing heavy defense. Jabs now off the backboard. In comes Prime. It is off. Caveman is there, sending the ball into the corner. Will now going for the air dribble. Great touch, drops it down. Random is there. A bump on Prime by Sly. Jabs with the follow-up. Back over to Prime. Set up for Jabs. Will is up. A little bit of a double commit. It is saved by Caveman. Prime still holding it down, controlling that like midfield area right there. But they finally get past him as Random tries to go for the shot. It is wide. Sly is there, gets bumped by Jabs. Prime getting past Sly himself as he now moves it downfield. There's the shot attempt. It is set up. Random able to wait patiently and get a really good touch on that. Will with the back pass over to Jabs as it goes off the wall. Slides there for the attack. In comes Random. What a save by Jabs. Caveman with the follow-up, and there you have it. CLRTYGG now finally on the scoreboard here, cutting that lead in half. Actually, I don't know why that says tier 6. This is a tier 3 team. This could be GC lobbies. I'm gonna have to fix that. So apologies on that, but this is tier 3, so. Alrighty, back to the game here. 50 seconds on the clock, and we are 1 goal away from a possible overtime. Will we see it? I don't know. We're gonna find out in the next 40 seconds, as we do have CLRTYGG on offense finally, and there you have it. Sly with the second goal. Not even 4 seconds after I asked. There's our answer. We have a potential overtime, possible lead steal. Alrighty, here we go. 36 seconds. Who's gonna hold it down? Ball goes up the wall. We got Prime sending it down to Jabs. Jabs with the shot, and it's saved away by Caveman. Big Will now in possession, leaving the ball because he has no boost. Random now taken over, gets 50'd. Ball's going back towards his net. Caveman is there, setting the ball down. Will getting in the way of that one. In comes Sly with the steal. It's a breakaway, and Prime makes it back in time. Caveman leaving it for Random. 2/3 of the team are up. He gets past 1/3 of them, and double defense holding it down. We are out of time. Once that ball drops, it's overtime. And there you have it. Alrighty. Ball's going over to Will as he takes it to the right side of the field, trying to keep it away from the defense here. He's got no boost to work with. Still taking these 50s like a champ. A little bit of help from his teammate as the ball goes up off the ceiling. Random is there. Will with the catch, and it's a shutdown. Prime with the follow-up off the backboard. Great touch by Will, and that's going to give Lil Mama University the win in game number 2. Okay, so according to the rulebook, this is GC2 to GC3 gameplay. There. We figured it out. It was going to be a really good comeback. Okay, and the other time I was not able to switch the field, so that would have been Forbidden Temple, so now we're going to be heading over to DFH Stadium. Yeah. Okay. We're ready. Best of 5. So this is game point. If Lil Mama University wins game number 3, that's going to conclude the series, and they take this series in a sweep. What we call a sweep. However, if CLRTYGG Academy here, if they take the win, then we will be pushing on to game number 4 as they climb the ladder and try and keep themselves alive. They're going to have to reverse sweep at this point, which means win the next 3 games to win the series. So let's see, as we got game number 3 on our hands. Game point, ladies and gentlemen. We got Caveman turning the game around. It is a shot. Big Will getting in the way. Caveman with one touch pushing the ball into the corner, but Jabs has the clear all the way downfield as it nicely rolls into the possession of Random. Jabs takes the 50. Will with the shot, and it's in! Let's take a look at what happened here. Well, there's the shot. Off the crossbar, Caveman almost getting in the way. Okay. Alrighty, kickoff number 2. Got Jabs with the touch over to Slice. He maintains control for a second. Prime with a save. As Will pushes it to the wall. Caveman is there, stopping the momentum. Random with the pickup off the backboard. Caveman with the shot, and it's in! Alrighty, they have definitely stepped up their game. They're acting a lot faster, working as a team here, and I love to see it. Team plays are top tier. This is what we are here for, ladies and gentlemen. And we gotta hydrate. Cheers! Got my drink right here. Alrighty. Here we go. Ball is off the backboard. Jabs in control. As Sly gets demoed out, Prime gets a touch, takes the shot, and Random has the save. Ball's bouncing off the wall. Sly has the launch. It is a very nice clear. Prime gets in the way of that shot. They have a little bit of a cluster on that right side there. Very interesting, but Will now making his way downfield. Caveman getting in his way as Prime turns things around, takes a 50 by Random, wins it, pushes the ball towards Slice. He gets the clear and turns the game around once more. Ball's off the backboard, no double tap. It is a great setup, but no follow-up from his teammates. Defense is on it. Caveman with the 50, going towards the net. It is saved away by Will. Prime just beating Random to the ball. A little bit of help coming from one another in that corner there. Sly now takes it across the field to the other side. Will gets in the way. Caveman with the 50 sends the ball over to Prime, who has the clear. No shot, no save. A demo taking out Caveman. Sly still working his way downfield. Jab sends it back to mid as Random leaves it for Caveman, and he sends it right back where it came from. A great touch. It is set up for Sly. There's the shot, and it's in! We now have the lead going to Team Academy here. Great setup, great shot. And that's going to push us to kickoff number 4. 3 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Caveman taking this next kickoff and the 50. Pushing the ball into the corner, looking for a setup. No boost in the tank. Will sending it out just a little bit. In comes Random with the turnaround. Jabs going up for it. Random still trying to get in the way, but around the corner comes Sly, giving it over to Prime. Caveman with the touch. Jabs gets to the ball first. Random stopping the momentum just a little bit, trying to turn things around. It is a slow pace right now. It's okay. They're figuring it out. Random off the backboard. No double tap setup. Jabs getting in the way and messing that one up. Great defense there as we have another 50 in the corner. Jabs now taking over. No boost. Prime now helping him out. Taking it up off the wall. Going right for the net. Random with the save. As he now moves it downfield. Will sends it over to the right side of the field. Off the wall. Backboard. It is almost set up. Defense makes it back in time. Random now drops the ball, sends it over to his teammates. Caveman taking it to the wall, and Big Will takes over. Caveman just misses the connection on the ball. Sly now trying to take on Prime. Couldn't quite do it, but Random is there as Jabs takes the 50. Will with the follow-up, but Sly was there. Ball still going towards the net. Caveman misses. Random with the save. Another shot attempt, and Random is there. Jabs now turning things around. Prime off the backboard. Double tap. Saved by Caveman. A great rebound by Will. Another double tap setup, but just could not quite get to it. As we now are in the corner just outside the net of Lil Mama University. Big Will with one touch off the wall. Back center. Prime with the follow-up as it goes down into the corner. It is a shot. A rebound off the crossbar. Caveman with a small clear. Will take it in possession here as he pops it up. One touch over to Sly with the save. Random with the follow-up. Back center. Jabs goes under Caveman. And it's still no good. Random now moving down the field, gets one little pinch, tries to take the 50, couldn't quite do it. Jabs has the turnaround. They just need to hold off for 45 seconds. They are in the lead, and they need to hold this team off for 40 seconds. They are right there. We might see a game 4. Ladies and gentlemen, another 50, keeping the ball at mid. Prime with a small breakaway, pushing the ball into the corner. Another 50, keeping the ball just outside the net. Jabs with the shot. Great save by Random. An epic save at that. Random now moving downfield. It is a pass over to Slide. Prime just beats him though. Caveman is there, pushing the ball back. Jabs pushing the ball back forward with the help of Big Will. To get just outside the net, Sly is on it. It bounces off the wall. Random's trying to get in the way. Prime taking over. 3 seconds to go. 1 second. Once it touches the floor, it's over, and they have the breakaway. There it is. Team Academy taking game number 3, keeping themselves alive, pushing for a game number 4. Yes, sir. Tasers, can you do the series updates? Alrighty, and with that, we get to go to my favorite map ever. Woo! I'm so excited. Alrighty, looks like Random's gonna be stepping off. We might have a sub, we might just have a car change. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Let me check in with the teams. My server crashed. I see Random here. I don't know if it crashed for them too. Crossing my fingers it crashed for everybody. I hate when like it crashes for like some but not the others, and then you have like a split server, so then when people go to rejoin, you have like half in one lobby and then like half in the other lobby, and then yeah, so much fun. Okay. Anyways, back to the reason why we're here. Game number 4, still on game point. If Lil Mama takes this win, that's gonna conclude this series. So let's see what happens. We got kickoff at number 1 going in favor of Lil Mama University. Jabs with the follow-up, sending it to the other side of the field. Random now coming in. A nice turnaround by Prime, and that one's just gonna go in the net. Here we go. All right, 10 seconds in, 0-1. Pickoff at number 2, going in favor of Team Academy here. As it goes to the other side, Prime taking over. Caveman with a touch. As it drops down, we got Will now taking over. One reset, pass Sly, in comes Random, sending it downfield. Prime stopping the ball early. ×2, moving down towards the net. Sly makes it back in time with little to no boost here. Oh my goodness, how cute. It is a little cat. Alrighty, and that is the second goal of the game. Prime sinking it into the net here, giving a 2-goal lead for Lil Mama University. Not even a full 60 seconds in to game number 4. 4 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. We got the ball rolling into the left side corner. Team Academy here. Slide taking a challenge here. Caveman trying to help out. No boost in the tank. Still moving down line. Love to see it. No boost, no problem. You already know how it goes. Sly with the attack, stealing possession. In comes Random. He does get a shot. Jabs with the save. Prime trying to send it out. Gets past Caveman. 3 boosts in the tank. Caveman with the pass down. Big Will with the takeover. It's a shot and it's saved away. A follow-up and it's saved by the post there. Sly now taking over, getting past Prime. He has the open net and there it is. Sly to put them on the board here, giving us a 1-2 game.
What are you doing, Jenny? What are you doing?
Yeah, it is a cat. Alrighty, 3 minutes, 37 seconds on the clock. A ball is a little stalled, going up the wall. Caveman sending it into the corner. Will with the turnaround. Great rebound touch as he sends it right outside the net. Sly is there on the backboard. We're back past midfield, all the way into the right side corner. Jabs turning things around. Caveman sending it over to Random, and the shot is wide. Ball's back in the corner as Will gets 50 by Sly. Ball's going over to Random as he takes it up the wall. 3/4 of a tank of boost there going towards the net. It is saved away by Prime as he sends it out past midfield now down into the corner. Will with the follow-up, and it's 50 away. Back at midfield, Jabs is there, sending it over to Will with the redirect. Great defense, keeping it away from their net and into the corner. Prime getting shut down there as the ball goes to the other side. In comes Random and Jabs. Jabs gets there first. Caveman sends it back down field. Continues down. It's another almost open net. The 50, and it's in! Caveman to tie the game here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about at halftime here with a 2-2 game. 2:35 on the clock. Will takes a shot. It's off the crossbar. Rebound gets shut down by Random. As it goes off the wall, Random has a touch, almost a shot. It is a little wide. Prime now moving down field. Random trying to take over, gets that corner boost, can't get in the way. Up to Sly. He gets shut down by Will. It's dangerous. What a save by Caveman. Jabs with the shot, and it's in. Full team effort to get that lead back. Academy is putting up a decent fight here. Two minutes, 13 seconds on the clock. We are back to a 1-goal deficit. Ball's going to the wall once again. Random taken over off the ceiling. In comes Prime with the touch. Popping the ball up. Will is already there. Sends it to the wall. Over to Prime. Prime over to Jabs. Sends it towards the net. Just a little bit. Slice there. One simple touch. Set up for Prime. Random with the save. In comes the Caveman. Nice little turnaround. Random with the touch off the wall. Set up for Prime with the redirect. Will is there, and it's shut down by Caveman. A minute 40 left on the clock here. Jabs with the turnaround. One simple touch leaves it for Sly, who has a good setup. I don't know if he got a good enough jump to follow that up, but Random is there. There's the shot saved by Jabs. As it goes off the wall, he plays the bounce, sends it downfield. Caveman with no boost in the tank is able to grab that save and send it to Sly. One demo taking out some of the defensive pressure. Random still able to hold it down though. Prime with the setup. It's centered. It's a shot saved by Caveman once more as Will now pops the ball up. Goes for the air dribble. Shut down by Random. Jabs is there with the catch. The shot. And it's in! That is an idea, Edward. Thank you for that. Here we go. 2-4, 1 minute, 7 seconds on the clock. Will getting challenged by Caveman. Ball is in the corner here. Jabs getting in the way as Random gets the clear. Can Sly catch up to it? He couldn't. He was also getting bumped. Will with the turnaround though. Prime with the pass. It's a shot. Saved away. As it goes off the wall, we got Sly playing the bounce. Off the wall once more. Jabs with a simple touch at 50 by Prime on Caveman. In comes Will. Enter Random into the chat, and things turn around by Will once more. Sly off the backboard, over to Random, pushing the ball towards the corner, but Prime is there. It's another shot attempt, and it's saved away by Sly. We got Big Will trying to go for another shot. Sly holding it down once more. Ball's falling just outside. Random with a great read, great touch. Sly gets past Prime. Nobu's in the tank here, going for one more pop. Tries to go low, couldn't fake out the defense. Random off the backboard. It's looking like we're going to be out of time. They needed that. But that is going to conclude this series, ladies and gentlemen. Lil Mama University taking the win in week number 6. GG's to both teams, though, and congratulations to our winner. This was a great series. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too, because especially in game number 3 and 4, and they start, you know, like picking up the energy and everything. Top tier. The team plays, when they did happen, absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite things ever. Yes, I have 2 more casts, so I'm gonna raid out and end this stream. Then I'm gonna set up for my next cast, which is happening in 25 minutes, but I go live about 5-10 minutes earlier than game time. So I'll be back in like 20 minutes. We are gonna raid out and spread some love, though. But thank you for having me as your caster, Will. GG's out there. You did amazing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry if you hear that background noise. Alrighty, I'm going to take a look at who we're going to raid. I am going to be back, so if y'all want to stick around for a raid, go spread some royalty love. That'd be amazing. And then while we're waiting, go refresh your snacks and your drinks and everything. I'm probably going to go have to make another hot coffee. And then I will be back with a different series for you guys. ×2 tonight. So that's exciting. So stick around. You're going to fall off the bed, cutie boy. It was great having you guys out here. It's looking like, I don't know, we're gonna go to Mando, because he popped in. He's casting right now. I would go to Voice Guy, but it's looking like he's on his last game. So let's head on over to Mando. Go spread some love for him. He's also casting CPL. He's got 2 cans, 1 bean versus Rain Esports. Sounds interesting, sounds fun. So let's head on over there. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for being here with me, enjoying the games. I hope to see you soon. I hope to see you in the next one. But if not, have a great morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are watching from. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay royal. I'll see you soon, guys.